How's it going? This is Jerry Heron here. You're making another YouTube video. It is now time for another Jerry Heron read-along video, in which the book I'm reading you all, The Berenstain Bears Computer Trouble, by Jan and Mike Berenstain. Yeah, I'm not sure if Mike is like the son of Stan Berenstain. I'm not sure who he but this book was released after Stan Berenstain passed away, because we all know this book is 2010 and Stan Berenstain passed away in 2005, and this book was released 2 years before Jan Berenstain passed away, which is sad, but still. I remember reading this book when I was in middle school in my ASD class, and it was actually very awesome. It's one of the later Berenstain Bears books, but I'm sure it's pretty good still. I'm sure all you will love it. This also has internet safety rules. Here's the front, side, and the back. The Berenstain Bears Computer Trouble by Jan and Mike Berenstain. Let's begin. Computers have their uses. They're great for work or play, but it's not a good idea just to stare at them all day. I'll read here, since the rules are here right now, I'll read them to you all at the beginning. Brother and Sister Bears Internet Rules for Cubs. Never give out private information online, such as your address, your phone number, or the name of your school. Tell your parents right away if you see or learn anything online that scares or worries you. Never agree to get together with anyone you meet online. Never send your picture or anything else to someone online without your parents' permission. Never answer messages online that make you feel scared or worried. Talk with your parents about rules for going online. Never give out your password to anyone except your parents. Never do anything online that could hurt others. Yup, these rules and this intro here are very awesome. Take a break from the computer once in a while and get some exercise, go for a nice bike ride, go enjoy the sunlight, and read a book like I'm doing right now. And follow these rules that brother and sister have in place. They're all awesome rules for the internet. Here we go. Let's begin the story now. Here is the inside title. Let's begin. It was Papa Bear who first brought a computer home to the Bears family treehouse. He thought it'd be useful in his furniture business. It did come in handy for printing bills for his customers and doing his taxes. But Papa soon found that brother and sister were coming to his shop to play video games on his computer. Before long, they needed their own computers for schoolwork. Email, websites, IMing, and social networking followed. Mama discovered buying and selling things on eBay and wanted a computer too. Even Honey Bear began playing simple computer games on a toy computer. Now it seemed to Papa that the whole family spent most of their time in front of computers every day, from early morning until late at night. Though it was Papa who first got the computer, it was Papa who finally had enough. His business was making things out of wood. He loved wood and he loved working with his hands, but he did not love sitting in front of a computer. One afternoon, he came in from his shop with a headache from staring at the computer too long. "Hello," he called. "Is anybody home? Where is everyone?" He headed upstairs looking for someone to talk to. He came to Sister's room. To his surprise, he found Sister with her head down on her desk, crying her eyes out. "Whatever is wrong, dear?" asked Papa, patting her back. "What on earth happened?" "It's my stupid Pawbook webpage," Sister sobbed. "That awful Billy Griswold wrote on it that I'm a fuzzy-faced hairball for all my friends to see, and now they're saying we're in love." She burst into a fresh fountain of tears. Papa rolled his eyes. Computers, he thought. Nothing but trouble. "Come on," he said. "Let's figure out how to deal with this on your Pawbook page." Then Papa noticed loud music coming from Brother's room. He went next door and found Brother playing music on his computer while looking at soccer gear on a website. Yep, this is what I do. I always listen to music while I shop online, like Amazon, eBay, the new normal for shopping now. Aren't you supposed to be doing your homework? Asked Papa. Don't worry, Papa, said Brother. I'm working on it in between checking out websites. See? He clicked his mouse and showed Papa his homework on the screen. Papa rolled his eyes again as Sister called him back to her room. He peeked into Honey's room across the hall. Even she was playing a game on her computer. Farther down the hall, Papa could see Mama at her computer too. Then the doorbell rang. Could you get that, dear? Called Mama. I'm busy bidding on something on eBay. Ding dong. Weird, Weirdly, Papa headed downstairs. It was Herb the mailman with a package. Thanks, Herb, said Papa, citing for it. He noticed the package was from eBay. You know, Papa, said Herb, you got to get this eBay thing with Mama under control. This is the fifth package this week. You're gonna go broke. See you later. Papa rolled his eyes yet again. More computer trouble. He decided that instead of just rolling his eyes, he was going to do something about it. That evening after dinner, Papa made an announcement. I believe that this family is having computer trouble, said Papa. Everyone looked at him in surprise. What sort of trouble? Asked Mama. We are having trouble with email, websites, Papa, computer games, and eBay, Papa said, folding his arms. We are spending so much time on computers that we don't even have time to say hello to each other these days. Mama had been worrying about this very thing herself. She just didn't seem to be able to tear herself away from eBay. Well, she said, what are we going to do about it? It seems to me, explained Papa, that the big problem is the internet. It takes up too much time, gets us to spend too much money, and can be dangerous. Here, look at this. He showed them the evening newspaper. Internet child safety problems, said the headline. It says here that people use the internet to get cubs to do things that aren't safe. I guess we do need to have rules for the cubs about the internet, agreed Mama. And I'm going to turn the internet off except for 1 hour each day, added Papa. Only 1 hour, said the cubs. That's plenty, said Papa. If you can't get done what you need to do on the internet in 1 hour, it's not worth doing. But what will we do instead? Asked Brother. You can get back outside and play it like you used to, said Papa. You can play ball, go skateboarding, ride your bikes, fly kites, go fishing, go for a 5 mile hike, pick wildflowers, watch clouds, walk the dog, play with kittens, collect rocks, pretend you're space bears, run around in circles and get dizzy, make mud pies, catch bugs, chase each other, and scream. Sister and Brother giggled. It sounded like fun. Like I mentioned before in the beginning. Take a break from your screen and go out and have fun. After school the next day, brother and sister did get outside to play like they used to. It was so much fun that they went over to Cousin Fred's and Lizzie Bruin's to get them to leave their computers and come outside too. They all went down to the playground for some good old fashioned exercise on the good old fashioned swing, seesaws, jungle gym slides, and the merry-go-round. After dinner that evening, brother and sister went online for just 1 hour and were surprised to find it was plenty of time after all. Papa learned he didn't need to waste so much time online to get his business done. He was able to stay in the shop working with the wood he loved. Freed from spell of eBay, Mama got out her old quilting kit and started work on a big quilt of birds and butterflies. She got so involved that she didn't go online for even 1 hour. When the internet hour was over, the Bear family gathered together in front of the fireplace in the living room. They sat and read for a while. Mama did some knitting and then wondered of wonders. They began to talk. They talked about all kinds of things. They talked about what happened in school that day, about how Billy Griswold apologized for calling sister a fuzzy-faced hairball. They talked about brother's soccer practice after school and terrific corner kick he bent into the goal. Mama told them about her plans for making beautiful new quilts, and Papa told them how he had really gotten into that new batch of curly maple he had in the shop. Finally, all tired out, they got ready for bed. The next evening, the Bear family decided that they didn't want to stay home sitting in front of the computer screen at all. They did wind up sitting in front of a screen that evening, but it was a much bigger one, and they got to eat popcorn too. While Grizzly, Grants, and Grant took care of Honey, they all went out to the movies. What will it be? Asked Papa, buying the tickets. Pirates of the Caribbean, Barry Popper, Barry Potter, or Spider Bear? Spider Bear, they all agreed. Yep. Pirates of the Caribbean is the parody of Pirates of the Caribbean. Barry Potter is the parody of Harry Potter, and Spider Bear is the parody of Spider Man. And Spider Bear it was. And that's gonna do it for this read along of the Berenstain Bears Computer Trouble. That's gonna do it for this video. See you in my next video. I hope all you enjoyed this story. That's gonna do it for this video. See you in my next video. This is Jerry Heron signing off.